What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live. You see it right there.
Industries most wanted.
Big Industries Most Wanted podcast, man. Listen, I heard we got MGM Stanlo checking in. What's going on with your family? How you doing?
How you doing? What's happening with
Hey, man, you coming straight. Not straight, straight.
you? Yeah.
Out of Louisiana, Monroe to be exact, man. I appreciate you
Yep.
taking some time to be here with us. Give us that introduction.
You know what's going on? What's happening with y'all? MGM Stanlo, as y'all can see on the screen. Tap in with me. I'm on all platforms. Monroe, Louisiana. We here. We
Straight
here.
like straight like that. Well, listen, I do appreciate you being here. You definitely are managed by somebody that I've known for a long time. He don't want to get on camera, but shout out to that guy back over there in the corner.
Go hard gorillas. Yeah, go hard gorillas.
Yeah, listen, go hard,
He
gorilla.
hiding right now. And then he behind a chair. You can't even see him. Look.
I see that you got the big comfortable chair. Are you a gamer?
Yeah, I play, 2K, little,
Yeah, you be on it.
little.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Well, listen, I appreciate you taking some time to be here with us tonight. We're going to have people chiming in from multiple streaming platforms, but, give us that rundown of who MGM Stanlo is and where you checking in from.
Man, I'm from actually from Monroe, Louisiana. You know how it is out here. It's like southern south. We in the not down south, but we like 4 hours from Baton Rouge, pretty much 4 hours from New Orleans. But when people say you from Louisiana, they automatically think we from New Orleans or something. I'm from Monroe, Louisiana. It's a whole
Right.
different. Our culture is different.
Represent where you from. So you was born and raised in Monroe?
Yeah. From the
Okay.
south side of Monroe at that. A little neighborhood called Pine Bayou. That's where I'm from.
Respect. I love it. I love it. Well, listen, I want people to really understand your journey because you're dope, but you worked hard to get to where you're at, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You put that work in. So take us back. Let's go back all the way to the childhood growing up in Monroe. What was that like for you? What were you like as a child?
Man, running the hard head, growing up in a single parent household, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was my mind and the people who I grew up around made me kind of stay in school. Like, man, your mama worked hard, stay in school. But I was bad though, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't say it was just because of me. It was probably like the people I hung around and running with, like my homeboys, getting in a little trouble here and there. But I was getting out of trouble. Like I wasn't getting caught. You know what I'm saying? I was getting in trouble, but I just wasn't getting caught for it. But grew up like fighting and you know, daily growing up as a kid in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and you know what come with just in the hood, just not having too much, like growing up without. So you did what you did to. But thank God we healed today. The
Listen, that's a
elevation.
blessing. I tell people a lot as of lately, growing old is a flex these days because a lot of people aren't making it to see an old age or get them gray hairs in their beard.
Right.
Shout out to my girl Isha checking in over there on Facebook. She's checking in, peeping the interview, so we appreciate her. We got people tuning in on
Shout out to
Facebook.
Lisa. What's happening with you?
Yeah, and she's a vibe too. She out there in Kentucky. She doing her thing, so she's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm willing to work with and network with every artist that tap in. I'm gonna leave my social media on here so everybody can see. I
No,
know where to find
definitely.
me at.
That's facts. Well, listen, as a child, was you in, I know you said you like to play, video games. What else did you like to do as a child though? Did you play sports or has it always been music for you?
Uh, it was music for me. I just started playing video games now. Like when I first had my first child. So it's
Okay.
like, I'm one of them, what I'm saying, active dads that's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna be there. So I got me something that kept me in the house instead of him. You know how they be like, I gotta sleep, I'm tired, so I need you to hold the baby. So I learned, I got me a chair like this. I have my baby in my arm and I started playing the game. Then my partner was like, man, you'll never get online. Started with GTA. There you go.
Mm,
So I
you
started playing
got
on
the
then
Mac
I
Daddy
found some.
chair.
Yep. But other than that, before it's like my younger days, it was just, just South Side. And after I grew out of that, then, what I'm saying, this shout out to Rodney the Boss, you know what I'm saying? Well, I was actually rapping with a little group before that. I ain't take rap serious. I was like one of the kids that's like played football in the neighborhood or, it's like it's different now from like our kids these days got social media. We
Yes.
like either you gonna come in or you gonna stay in. I was one of them stay outside kids, so I had to learn how to play sports or be active. But I was like always flipping, doing like flips in the hood off mattresses and trampolines and one guy, shout out to him, his name Ray Sean. He called me. He had like a little studio in his crib or whatever. And he was like, "Man, come to the microphone. I want you to say something." So I'm just saying what he told me to say, and then he playing it for everybody. They was like, "He sound good. He sound good." So, and I just never gave up. I just stayed with it. Then the cat named Rodney the Boss. He a Grammy Award winning producer. Shout out to him. And he took me under his wing like at a young age. So, and it kind of changed my life. So the street trouble I was into is like instantly got me out of it. Cause like
Yeah.
I'm on the radio now. I'm on like, what I'm saying? Like back then, it was hard to get on like 100.1 The Beat down here. So shout out to like the DJs who kind of, helped me brand myself, which is like DJ Star, DJ Fat, like Grave Digger, all those DJs, Go DJs, and everybody who supported us back then. Like I was young, so I ain't know what a lot mean. They just like, I'm 13, I'm on the radio, so I'm popular in school now. Like it was just different from me. So I just stuck with it, I just kept going, you know what I'm saying?
That is dope. So from a very young age, you was popping and doing your thing, man.
Oh,
That is
yeah,
fire. And it's dope that you had the support of the DJs and stuff around you too.
yeah, for sure.
Shout out to
Sure.
Robert over there on Facebook checking in. We always got a lot of people on Facebook that tap in too. So shout out to all the Facebook people checking in. We love you.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, how did you link up? I know you both from Monroe, but how did you link up with Go Hard Gorillas?
Being little, he was doing his thing, and I was one of the up and coming artists under them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they was my OGs. It's like I wanted to be up under them, but they always on the road doing shows. And he had his thing going, and he always seen that potential in me. Every time we locked up, LinkedIn, it was just like, boom, keep going, keep going. You got it, you got it. Don't stop, don't stop. Then the crazy thing about it, we found out we was family like recently. So I've been under all these years, and now they don't more doors. Like, dang, we found out we family.
What? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
That's crazy.
crazy.
So it was like it was fate for y'all to come together and work together.
Yeah, yeah.
That is dope, man. I know he's sitting behind you and he don't want to be seen on camera, but I want to ask him a question and he's going to talk loud. What was it about MGM Stanlo that really like impressed you to want to work with him?
His determination and his grind. Um, I had a few artists that asked me to manage them. I just didn't feel it. And then he called me one day and asked me, and I went listen to a catalog. Honestly, he probably got over 100 songs that
Dang.
nobody had never heard.
Yep.
And after I listened to it, I was like, yeah, you can go somewhere with what you got.
That is dope. That's dope. Yeah, to have someone like
Appreciate
that
that.
who's been in the music business for a long time and he's seen that potential in you. I'm always curious when someone, was an artist themselves, they want to put other artists on. I always like to know what it is that they see in that artist. And it sounds like he believed in you since day one.
Oh yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, he did. He did.
Definitely. Take us through like Monroe, man. For people who aren't familiar with your city, where on the map is it in Louisiana?
It's not at the bottom. What we at on the map?
Northeast.
Yeah, northeast, like ULM, our college is like,
Grambling.
yeah, we right down the street from Grambling, probably like 30 minutes, 35 minutes from Grambling.
About 2 hours.
What's the closest major city to you, even if it's in another state?
Dallas and Jackson.
Yeah, Dallas, Jackson.
Okay. So you got
Baton Rouge got it on.
Yeah.
Baton Rouge, like we kind of close to them. New Orleans.
All of about 3 to 4 hours.
No more than 4 hours, I'm gonna say.
That's dope. So you guys are somewhat centrally located to some big cities. Do you ever tap into any of those cities with your music?
Yeah. I got a fellow artist in probably a lot of other cities than here that I tap in when we network. Whether we doing a song for each other or swapping verses or however it go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I tap in with a lot of artists from different cities and pushing the music.
Definitely. Before we, tap in and talk about the music that you actually have out, I always like to run through your creative process. Are you a writer?
Man, I ain't wrote a song in how many years? About 4 or 5 years now. It's just like when I get out this interview, I probably go to the studio and just listen to a beat and just go. Like I just, we do this new thing called punch rap.
You punch in.
Yeah, I punch in. So I just go. If I like it, I keep it. And then if I don't like it, You know, I scratching to do it over. But I record myself. That's how long I've been doing. He used to record me.
Okay.
Like that's how long I've been at it though. And then me just watching engineers for the longest. I knew eventually I was gonna learn. So I know how to
Yeah.
do but myself.
So do you feel like that your music comes out more the way you want it to by you like freestyling and punching in versus you
Yes,
sitting
the
there
energy.
writing?
Like me, being an artist so long, I almost can tell a person who reading some like they delivery is like it be
Right.
like it be there, but you hear that little. It could have
Sounds
been better.
scripted. It sounds
Yeah,
scripted a little bit. I get
yeah,
it. Absolutely. That's like me with my interviews. I freestyle all my interviews because if I'm sitting here reading, it's the
yeah,
same thing. It kind of comes off scripted, and I'm like, nah, we like it. We like that organicness, right?
yeah. So if you punching in, like if you just going, like you ain't got your hand movement in it is like it's just everything. Like I just got on my headphone, I just zone out and I just go.
That's
That's
dope. So you
how I
said
do.
you record yourself. You have a studio
Mm-hmm.
set up at the crib,
Now that now we actually have a studio like at
an actual studio.
my
Okay.
CEO crib. Like that's my manager, but my CEO he got we got an in-house studio at his crib. Like he got like a man cave in the back. And we
Yeah.
got our studio like full Pro 2. It's live though. Like sometimes I be in there working so much I fall asleep in the chair. Don't leave till the next day. Yeah, shout out to Music City too. I do record there too. They love me over there too. That's like where all the big artists go, like famous artists. They come down here. If they like do a performance down here and somebody want to do work with them, do a feature with them, we'll take them to like Music City. It's more professional and like
Yeah.
yeah, I record over there too. I still record myself over there. I love all the engineers, but I know so much. It's just like, or when I don't feel like moving the mic by me and I want that professional look, I go in the big booth
Right.
and do it.
Understood. Understood. So do you feel like that you being by yourself or maybe just having one person there with you and you recording that you can actually kind of really get into your element better versus being in an environment where there's a bunch of people around you?
Um, I mean, they don't. It used to bother me. That's why I chose. Like everywhere I go, I always book a studio session. That you get me out my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like when I'm at Music City or at our studio, I'm home. So I don't care who there. I'm gonna do my thing. But like
Yes.
when I'm around a bunch of people I don't know, like I don't know the engineer, I don't know the owner, I don't know nobody. I test my skill level like that. Like can I break that confidence and I just like just like it make me come out my bag a little bit more because they might be judged. I don't know what they thinking. You know what I'm saying? They just like,
Right.
yeah,
Right, exactly. And as an artist, when you're doing like, your ad libs or just anything, sometimes it kind of sounds weird, maybe the way it comes out, but you know how the final
yeah,
end product's going to sound. So you don't need people around you chiming in and
yeah.
putting their
I'm telling
feedback
you,
in
look,
there.
I didn't actually record in the studio. I think I was in Chicago. The engineer started out with his hands like this at first, like I'm like he ain't into it. But when I got to doing it, how like rapping and all that, then I came up like about the second verse of the song. Two other artists from Chicago tapped in and they got a feature from me, and I ain't even know them. They were like, "Oh yeah, he jamming." So yeah, that like it always come out to be like that though. In the beginning, it's just like I want to see what he gonna do, especially they don't know you.
Right, absolutely, most definitely. How many songs would you say that you have out on the digital platforms right now?
Oh,
You got the low one.
yeah, I dropped the low way one. They got 10 on it. The low way, I mean, location 14 on it. Of course, I've been dropping singles all over.
So I'll say about 20, 25.
Yeah, about 25, 30, maybe.
Okay. So you got a nice little catalog on the platforms. How many
Yeah.
would you say that you got in the vault that's not released yet?
So that's about another 75, 80.
Record a lot.
I'm gonna like to sum up for sure.
That is fire. So let me ask you this. All those records that you currently have in the vault, do you think that at some point in time, all of them will make it out to the digital platforms?
Yeah, I'm gonna fall back from recording so much music and do more for its marketing, like things like this, like podcasts. I'm gonna do more putting out footage, content, and just putting out the music that I do got, because everything I got is like it's so sound up to date that it's like I don't, what I'm saying? I can just drop
Yeah.
them anytime, but I'm gonna just go and give it though, because I just like I didn't let years go by not releasing music, so that's what made me him when he heard my catalog. Like one day we went to the studio, we was in there for hours just, and we weren't even done. It was time for him to go get in the bed. We still had probably like 20 more songs to go. But
See, you young and got that energy.
yeah,
He and I are old. We get tired.
yeah, and it's crazy. I think I recorded another song that night when he left. So I got so
Man.
much music from. I don't really got to record no more music for this year or the next year. Just put out and promote because it don't the day how it's set up now. You don't really put out a lot of songs no more. 7 songs get you by. You know what I'm
No,
saying? You can do.
absolutely.
I say less than that. It could be 6. You know what I'm saying? So I can split some of those songs up that I got and drop like buku different EPs and albums and whatever I want to do with it at this point.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm a big fan of EPs because, like people have a short attention span. So
Yeah,
like
that's it.
day they could drop them albums that had 15, 20 tracks. Nobody wants that many songs anymore at one
Nobody,
time.
nobody they get tired of. That's why even though I gave the ladies an album for Valentine's Day.
Now that you can go a little bit lengthier on because the ladies gonna
Yeah,
stay tuned in.
yeah, and that's where my biggest fan base come from. Like my screams like real high, but I see like it's a bunch of women that I gave it for the women. Men can relate to it, but I gave it to the women. You know what I'm saying? And but the songs are no longer than 2 minutes and 25 seconds long. So that's what make them start it over and like, man, I gotta listen to that again. Like the song he sent you, what's the location? You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? That song ain't even long, but it's like make you want to start it over.
Absolutely, most definitely. Shout out to CJ Neville's checking in. I just interviewed him a few nights ago, and he's
Facts, EP the way, yeah, facts. EP
yeah.
the way.
Facts. And real quickly, I don't know if you are at all in your acting bag, but CJ Neville's he's an actor, but he also does like short films and stuff like that. And
Right.
he was saying on our interview the other night, he's always looking for actors
Yeah,
and
I'm in my acting bag. Tell them let's link up. Look, I actually was right. I actually did a few songs for a movie that was supposed to drop this year, that Gremlin shoot. I matter of fact, I ain't even spoke. I sent the songs to them. I ain't even really say too much. They love them too. They was like, when they gave me the script to do for an actor that's in the movie, they was like, you got to make the ladies. Who do I say? Oh yeah, bet. I sent the song to them. They was like, oh my god,
well, I'll make sure I make that connection because he said he also takes music submissions for the films as well.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'll make sure that I make that connection. I also got my sis DJ Squirt checking in, and look what she said.
What you
She
say?
said, "Ain't he cute?"
I appreciate you.
Oh well, look. The next question she said, "How tall is he?"
5'10". I'm tall enough. I'm 5'10". I got 8, and I work out 5 times a week. I got
He should have did the interview in a tank top so he could show you them guns. Squirt.
Look, you gonna see on my Instagram when you see me in the gym. I got like workout reels, shot like a music video. That I'm in the gym getting it in.
Look, she's over here said, damn, okay. So DJ Squirt is the regional vice president for the Nerve DJs.
Okay.
Super major plug. So you need to definitely connect with her as well.
She in Atlanta too?
No, she's in Ohio. She lived in Atlanta for a little while, but she's in
I come to
Ohio.
Ohio too.
So I'm going to make sure I plug you guys up as well. So CJ Neville's and DJ Squirt, don't let me forget after we're done, I'm going to make sure I connect you with them because it's all about making those connections.
So
Yes, and I love you too, DJ Squirt. Thank you for tapping in. Let's talk a little bit about some of the stuff that you've done. You had the opportunity to perform during the BET Awards. What was that experience like for you?
that make me hungrier for it because I feel like when Busta Rhymes was talking, like I was actually there. I like had tears in my eyes because I feel like I can be that one day. You know what I'm saying? Like
You sure can.
and it's like that experience just actually sitting there. Then the crazy thing about it is like where I was sitting at, the people came got us like it's some more empty seats. Y'all can come move closer. So I'm seeing how they put it together, how they even go on break in the commercials be coming on. I'm like, it's so live. I gotta get here. Then I actually walked up Mulatto, like my favorite female artist. I'm in love with her. I walk like I'm this close to her. Like I'm like my phone like right here. I try to tell her like remember this face.
Right, absolutely. You know what's so crazy? When I first moved to Atlanta back in 2013, I was doing artist showcases. Lotto, when she was Miss Mulatto, she was like 15, and she used to come perform at my showcases, and her dad had to come with her because she wasn't old enough to get into the club. So I just watched her level up. She's definitely one of the hardest
Yeah,
females out here. We got to get you that.
my homegirl, that's how I get close to her, even that close, because my homegirl, she played for the LA Sparks, Zaya Cook. Yeah, and she was like, she a celebrity, so we walking with her like everywhere she go. I'm this close, so I can get past everything with her. So that's how I get,
Absolutely.
access to even come in contact with them people like that.
That's big motivation right there. Going to
For sure.
stuff like you said, the BET Awards or any of those big type of events, and seeing all the lights and the stage and people
Different
performing.
artists, all kinds of genres.
Man.
It was live, like it was live.
So, are you interested in tapping into either creating yourself, like working with other genres, or working with artists that are in other genres?
Yeah.
What would be your first choice outside of like hip hop and R&B? What would be your next go to?
I like Jamaican music. I like
Afro
reggae,
music.
like Southern soul. Man, it's all kinds of genres. I even do country. It depends on like, if it got a nice beat.
Yeah, listen.
Nice, I'm with that.
I'm seeing more and more hip hop artists transitioning into doing other genres because that's a big audience out there.
Right.
You wanna capture everybody.
Capture everybody. That's my thing. And then it's crazy. Like for me, just watching my Spotify, like where my fans come from, it's like people really find me from way over there. I didn't got producers from over there, different genres. That like I got some Afrobeat songs I'm gonna release soon too.
Yeah. Afro beats is like the next big wave. It's already up and through there. So yeah, any independent artists out there, definitely tap in with the Afro beats, whether you create something yourself or collab with like an Afro beats artist. Definitely. Out of all the places that you've been for music, whether it be a city, a state, or a certain stage that you touched outside of the BET Awards, what's one of your biggest experiences? I know BET Awards probably up there at the top, but give us another one.
Atlanta too.
Okay.
Atlanta. It's been a few places. Where else we been? South by Southwest too.
Did you go just this last week?
No, I didn't go. I ain't have my my stuff prepared. I wanted to go so bad, and then I think my daughter had got sick, so I had to be proud. I think I had to be down here anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. And South by South. I love going there though, because I tap in with a lot of different DJs and artists and club owners and people who do shows and stuff like that for prepare for the next year. Like this year coming up, I'm gonna be real ready because I'm gonna have it together early.
Absolutely. It's ironic because I just interviewed an artist earlier today, and he just got back from South by Southwest, and he was saying the same thing. He went this year to kind of feel it out. That way, when he goes next year, he's fully prepared. He knows what to expect.
You know what you want to perform, like what they require, like all of it. Even you can work yourself to even be bigger to meet a lot of requirements, because a lot of them recommend you to have like a certain amount of followers and fan base and all that though, and that make you be like, man, if I want to be that, I gotta put in the work. You know what I'm saying? So you got a year to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? So
no, that's facts. Absolutely. So let me ask you this. You are younger. You know what I'm saying? So you're probably heavy into social media and stuff. Take social media out the equation. Instagram, TikTok, even kind of what we're doing. What else offline do you think you need to be doing, or are you doing to get your name and your brand out there?
I mean, all the cars be up to date now. So, they don't have CD players, but I'm still the press up CDs, passing them out.
I love it.
Like content, I'm still putting my name on a t-shirt or something and giving it away. Like, you got to give a lot of free stuff away in order to get something back. Like the marketing, like, oh, he gave me this free, I'm always support him. You know what I'm saying? So, that's
remember that stuff.
Like giving away and just keeping your name in their face until they accept you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna like you. You know what I'm saying? But like they can be like, even if they don't like you, remember, like, I like his hustle. I'm gonna buy this young man. I had somebody buy a CD for me. He bought one for $100. You know what I'm saying? That's just because how he like, man, I like your grind. And he probably never heard it to this day. You know what I'm saying? But like that type of stuff and it was harder back then. Like I said, we got social media now. Everything's so digital. But back then, I was one of them kids passing out my CDs. So you don't see that no more. Some people still do. I
You're
had posters, T-shirts, CDs. I do a little give back, do a little kickback, a little barbecue, free
yeah.
food, a water slide for the kids, anything to make it be like he did this for us. So it's
Yes.
gonna be like that support, or we gonna remember his name.
Fact, showing that gratitude because people appreciate that. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
always have to be monetary like money. It could be just gestures and stuff that you do for
Yeah.
people and they appreciate that most definitely. I had seen a video on Instagram the other day and it was somebody talking about that right now in 2024 that a lot of artists are blowing up off of content. Do you agree with that?
Yes. That's why I just told you. Like I dropped, like how he come in it earlier. Let me put this on the chart. Come in it earlier, like EPs the way you
Yeah.
could take one song, right? Like the new wave what we got that make me stick with a lot of people is like I do kind of like a lot of metaphors in some of my raps. You know what I'm saying? So I slow it down for what I mean by that. I probably make a 15-second clip of the song or me just freestyling or whatever, but I put the words with it now. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? You could do three or four, I say three content videos to that one song. And it's
Absolutely.
boom. You know what I'm saying? So that's the wave now. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need nothing but like, and it don't cost like thousands of dollars to shoot a music video no more.
No,
You
you
blow
can
it
do
up
it.
on
Yeah, you could do it on your phone
your
nowadays.
phone. Young boy shoot all his videos at his house, and he still be number one a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So
DJ Squirt said he need a cougar. He's dope. Hey, she ain't gonna leave you alone.
yeah, but thank you. But
But you're
yeah,
absolutely right.
you could do like a couple content videos to one song and it just like boom. But I had to learn that over time because it's not about like, man, let's put $100,000 behind this one track, which is that's cool too.
Yeah.
But it's different now. Like you never know what might care. I done seen like I got homeboys that's in the industry that's signed to big record labels too. And they be like, I put $200,000 on a song that I blew up off TikTok for free.
Man, facts.
You know
Absolutely.
what I'm
We,
saying?
you know,
So
utilizing our social platforms,
mm-hmm,
yeah, we can pay for ads, but essentially it's a free platform that you
mm-hmm.
can blow up off of. And even like if you do shoot a music video, we'll say the music video is 3 to 4 minutes long. You can make several 20 to 30-second
Yeah.
clips
And
and
then
post
at the end of
them.
the day, you go look at like when they look at their insights, look at their watch time. I bet you nobody that got a 3-minute video, they average watch time is probably a minute tops.
Exactly. Right. Nobody's watching the entire 3 minutes. That's why some artists I've heard say that they're not even putting the full video like on YouTube. They're just
Mm-hmm.
taking clips and posting. This
Clips.
week they
And,
post 20 seconds. Next week, 20 seconds.
and they giving us the tools. See, YouTube had this thing called shorts now.
Right.
That's the way. You
Yeah.
do 30 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, put your little hashtags on there and let it ride.
Definitely. And what's so important about YouTube and ironic that a lot of people use it is because one, you don't need an app. You can literally stream it from your browser on your TV, on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pay for it. It's a free platform.
It's a free platform.
So it's definitely important that people are focusing on that. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Squirt said, yeah, keep it short and sweet. And that's facts because people have a short
Yep.
attention span. People got busy lives. You know what I'm saying?
I learned
Definitely.
it from being around my kid, 15-year-old daughter. Deep
Wait, what'd
TikTok
you
and all
say?
that. Them, huh?
What'd you say?
Yeah, I got a 15-year-old daughter. Then my oldest daughter.
Stop it.
Yeah, I was off
Do
the porch.
not
I was off
have,
the porch a little early.
wait, hold on.
I'm not that young though.
You
How
just
you say
threw me
that?
for a loop. You have a 15-year-old?
Yeah.
I thought you was like 22, bro.
That's what people say.
Wow.
I started a little early, but like
She
they,
said I just started a little early.
yeah, but like how they work social media, they couple seconds, they on to the next, on to the next. And I say, so y'all really do that? Y'all just like don't nobody
Yeah.
just look at one thing no more.
Absolutely. And another thing that you said is super key is actually putting the captions, like when you do like content videos, because
Mm-hmm.
some people, like if they're out in public and they're scrolling through their social media, they might have their phone muted. So they can't hear it. But if they can read the captions, they're going to still watch it. They're
Mm-hmm.
going to still watch it, most
That's a
definitely.
thing now, though.
So
Definitely a thing.
throughout your journey of music, because you've been doing this for a while now, like what would you say is like the most positive change you've seen in your time in this music industry?
Uh, Not to get caught up in what the new generation do. Like, I ain't the type to do like all the guns and
Yeah.
drugs. Like I say, I got a lot of kid fans. Like they mama always you know them and they always watch me. I got like my niece and nephew FaceTime me all day. Like I watch you on YouTube. And they 3 and 4, like 5 and 6, like they just
Right.
like that. So I don't get into. And then I got like a lot of like police support me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of, and my page is not private. So everybody free to come on there and say what they say or watch. And I have police like they'll inbox me and be like, "Hey yo, I love what you're doing. Keep going." So I ain't the type to be on there be doing all that because my fan base is different from.
Yeah. It makes you more marketable.
Yeah, so I say
Literally
that's
out the
what the
gate.
positive change is. What I got like back then, I used to get out into that. Then I just see like, man, you can get the same progression by just being you, than being, you know what I'm saying, doing
Definitely.
all that. You don't got to.
All the records that you are releasing, are you also releasing a clean version for them as well?
The crazy thing about it, like I be so much in my bag for it, right? Doing music, I don't even a lot of songs I don't, cause I
You
don't
don't
really.
even curse in them?
No, I don't use a lot of cuss words. I just whatever I feel, you know what I'm saying. But like sometimes I drop clean versions to them, but a lot of them, don't have cuss words at all. Now it be shocking me sometimes. Like I say, you punch rap, and so when you finish your track and you go back and hear the final version, the mixed version, you can just notice like I ain't even say a cuss word. Like we just said, been in this interview, and I ain't noticed I ain't said a curse word yet. You know
I
what I'm saying? I
love
don't know if
it.
I
I
cuss
don't
because
curse in my interviews either. So it just makes you more
yeah.
marketable. It opens you up to a bigger audience. 'Cause like you said, you got kids that be tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this. MGM Stanlo, where the name came from?
MGM is the record label that we established down here in Monroe, Louisiana. That's Made Gang Music. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Stanlo, my name's Stanley, so that's the closest to Stanlo.
I
So
love it.
no, my partners gave me that name, and then what's short for Stanlo, everybody call me Low. Like that's like the streets, everybody that know. And I always said Low Way. So my first album was the Low Way. So I always put hashtag Low Way on everything. Now that everybody call me Low Way, you know what I'm
I
saying? So
love it. I love it. You've developed a whole brand for yourself.
yeah.
So who's involved with your label situation?
His name MGM Young Reed. That's like my brother. Like he another artist too. Be looking for him. He raw, but I be on his tail about let's drop some music. Like
Yeah.
I wish if he dropped much of the music I got, he'll be that. Like he different. He got like a different type of sound. He don't rap like nobody. Like he got his own little wave going. Well, it's just me and him as far as the artist. Then it's our CEO. His name Chris.
Yeah.
He established like got an LLC, like the business side of it. He helped us put it together and got it off the ground. So and then that's how we started running with it. And I just always kept a little acronym. That's like all the artists almost do that now. So
Yeah, for sure.
and then some people see me, what up MGM? You know what I'm saying? Or and this how like every time I promote something, I always have MGM on there or the low way. So them two names just always stuck with me, and I kept it going from there.
Definitely. Do you desire to stay as an independent label? Or would you ever want to do like a partnership with a major situation
I
using your
will.
label? Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I will. It depends. Like at this point, like I didn't actually have offers to sign into a major labels or whatever, but it's like the requirements. Like I say, nowadays they really look at your fan base and see what kind
Right.
of numbers you doing. It's like almost building a resume. I would say music
Facts.
the same way. Like once I drop my catalog and the numbers I got independently, now I can walk in here and be like, this is what I did. So how can
Man.
you help me? You know what I'm saying? And y'all could work out something like that.
Yeah, you have more leverage because back in the day, the labels would do full artist development, package you up. Now they want you already coming pre-packaged. But like you said, that's a good thing because now you have more leverage. Say, look, this is what I've done. You got to offer me something. And it's got to make sense, for your particular
Yeah.
situation.
Cause I know a lot of people that's like I say, like I know a lot of people that's not signed, but they big as a signed artist. Like they
Yes.
can hold their own doing everything, like the numbers, they getting paid off it real good from shows to everything, like, and they independent. So
This is a perfect example. Russ is independent and he's completely done everything on his own and he's huge. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Like, artists like that. So let me ask you this. This is for the people who know you well or are getting to know you. What's the biggest misconception about MGM Stanlo?
They gave me the same thing. Everything. The people, I don't like him because he think he too much, or like even like like they be saying they don't think I'm approachable. You think he
Really?
too much. Yeah, I'm one of the most numbers artists you probably can meet in Louisiana. Every artist that's other than me that got a name and came in contact with me, I always show them genuine love or put them in position to be bigger, to be up here where I'm at, or
Yeah.
work with you to get to for somebody even like say your name or just know you from music now. You know what I'm saying? But like that's be the only thing though. Like everything else be cool. You can be like, why I don't like him. I'm not jealous. I don't care how good you can rap. I support everybody. Like you probably see, I listen to more local rappers than I listen to major rappers.
I love that. I heard you bigging up a couple artists earlier, and that's very rare because a lot of artists out here won't do that because they don't want to see someone else outshine them or do better than them. That's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Who is a couple artists, and whether it's from your city or outside your city, as of lately that you've collabed with?
I sure been doing a lot of features lately.
Good.
Mostly from here though. Like, of course, MGM Young Reed. Like I say, that's
Yep.
Monroe. He don't count. Um, Nina Loretta. She from Louisiana, but she a big artist in Dallas. She a upcoming like
Mm.
female artist. She raw. Big Sarah. She from here. She a big female artist. She is probably the biggest female artist from Monroe. But it's a lot of artists I done work with. You know what I'm saying? It's, Jackson from Kansas. Yeah, DeMar Jackson. You probably heard DeMar Jackson.
Of
I got a
course,
record with
that's
him you
my
should listen
homie.
to. We
That's
got
my.
a song called High Maintenance. That's actually my single still right now. We got a song called High Maintenance I'm gonna come down there and shoot a video with DeMar. Shout out to DeMar Jackson.
Please let me do listen, DeMar and I go way back. Again, going back to like when Lotto was performing at my showcases 10 plus
Yeah.
years ago, DeMar was performing at my showcases back then too.
Oh,
And he would sometimes be one of the only R&B singers in there doing his thing, man. So I already know that's fine. How did you link up with DeMar?
he used to go to ULM. He really repped the city. He hold it down. He from Dorilla, Louisiana, but he hold
Right.
it down for Monroe too. And we've been making music since like when he first started his career too. I was still young and doing it too. You know what I'm saying? So and we played around the studio we got a hit that we had from way back then. You know what I'm saying? But like I just reached out to him. It's a guy from Ukraine produced a record for that song High Maintenance, and then I say, DeMar, you'll sound so good on this record.
He can
So
sing.
we took care of the business side of it. Boom, he sent me the vocals back. He even went to another studio to merge the sessions together because I was recording here. We was on
That's
base
dope.
studio. I'm in the studio down here. We like, hey man, we need to do this, and we sent it back and forth, and then we merged them together. My dude DZ on the beat, he actually produced records for Meek Mill. Shout out to him too, Lil Snoop and all them. And he brought the session together and just boom, mix and master, and that must sound so good. I was like, oh, that's it.
That's
Like
hard.
that's a record. That ain't no song. It's like that's something you call a record. Like I need to get a vinyl of that.
That's gonna put a plaque on your wall.
Yeah,
That's
that's
gonna.
what I'm saying.
When you coming to Atlanta to shoot the video?
Man, I'm supposed to come.
We're trying to come for a birthday bash.
Come for your birthday bash. That's April 11th.
April
Oh, yeah.
11th.
So I'll be down there then.
Yeah. Well, let me know if you guys shoot the video during that time and where you do it if I'm
Yeah,
available.
I need to contact him and let him know so we can line up everything out there.
Tell him TampaMystic. He knows me well.
All right.
That's my dog, man, for sure. Let me ask you this. Take music out the equation, right? What
Mm-hmm.
makes you happy?
Peace. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like I want peace before anything, like because of like the task that I take on and responsibility that I got to is just like me as being an artist, you know what I'm saying? It's like my responsibility level high. Like I try, and then me, the heart I got, I try to be there for everybody. I'm the type of guy to try to save the world if you ask me you need help, you know what I'm saying? And no, I can't. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn like peace. Like, and you know, where I'm going in life, everybody can't share your light, you know what I'm saying? So I had to ground myself and just fall back and notice like what keep me, you know, peace.
Peace, absolutely. Because one thing about life is we can't please everybody, nor should we try
Yeah,
to. You
right.
know, because that will
That's the
stress you
person I
out.
was.
Yeah,
Probably 2 years ago, I lost my granny. It's like it just set me down. Then I just had to realize like you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't
absolutely.
change the world.
How did that affect you and change your life? Because grandmothers are irreplaceable. They're
Yeah,
so
we want
special.
grandmoms to live forever, don't we?
Man,
That was
man.
I could talk to her about anything. Like she used to always call me her little superstar. Like, well, she'll be on the phone. You know, grandma love to talk.
Yeah.
Grandma be on the phone with her friends and be like, "Girl, this my superstar just walked in the house." You know, all that. Now I always tell like, "Grandma, I'm gonna get you a house. I'm gonna get you a house." You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Always one of them grandkids. I was never disrespectful. She probably
yeah.
can't never nothing. I don't. She probably never whooped me. I don't think I even got a spanking from her.
Grannies don't do that. They spoil you. They
hmm
spoil you. My grandmother will be 100 years old in 2 more months, and she still lives by herself, like at almost 100 years old. It's amazing.
That's
That's
amazing.
what I desire to live to that age.
See,
To
and that's what we
oldie.
that's see, and that's the thing. Like that's why I be big on health too. Now,
Yeah,
'cause nobody live to beat them age. No. Like it's different.
yes. Because the
The
foods they
food
eat
we
are killing
eat.
them.
You know, grandma used to have a garden. Like you can go outside.
Right.
Yeah, like that's how you. I wish them times was still around. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
more.
that's
I know
fact.
that's still somewhere, but I wish it was more of it. Like you know, yeah,
I
organically. Yeah.
I agree. Being on the health tip, keeping yourself in shape, I think is very important because if you on that stage and you're giving a 10-minute performance and you like out
Yeah,
of
that
shape,
might get heavy.
right,
Like,
you're gonna be
yeah,
huffing and puffing.
be
How
breathing hard, especially they got to put my
right,
yeah.
sweating everywhere. How important is it to you to keep yourself together, not just to look good, but to actually feel good when you out there performing and moving around?
Man, that's important. Like I say them Monday through Friday every morning. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I changed my diet. I don't eat like sweets. Not too many. I don't eat candy at all. I
yeah,
barely eat bread. You know what I'm saying? Like just a lot of things that'll keep you from getting sick. Like the gym help you. Like I'll probably get sick probably maybe one time a year, unless
yeah,
somebody pass it to me or something like that.
right.
I don't even get sick. Like you feel more energy. Like I wake up automatically on my own, probably like 8 o'clock. It's like I don't even need an alarm. It just boom. I'm automatically up every day. But like that play a lot of part. And I see a lot of people like my homeboy, he's probably like they be young in the hospital for like natural causes. I'm like, bro, you
Right.
young, even
Right. How you
25.
25 and had a stroke? It's crazy.
Yeah. And it's all about what they doing to themselves, you know? Health.
Absolutely. And I appreciate you talking and sharing that because, I'm a big advocate. Like back in 2017, I went vegan. I cut out all dairy, all meat, all pork from my diet. And I noticed like an instant change in how I felt. Like you said, the energy levels, you
My
feel.
trainer like that though. He I want to try it. I want to see what
Listen,
yeah,
it's
I want
not
to see.
hard. It's a mental thing. It's a mental thing. You know what I'm saying? So anybody out there, I'm not telling y'all, I'm not preaching to you guys, but in order to live that long life, you got to take care of yourself. It's so important. Most definitely. So let's talk about this record because I know we're anticipating it. What's the location? Tell us about it.
Man, shout out to my homeboys again. MGM Arena name Josh. And my name Low. Like they'll call me like right now after this interview. Low, what's the location? So we use it with my name,
I love
location.
it. I love
Yeah.
it.
And like that's how we link up. Like we finna get together that night. What's the location? That mean where you at? You know what I'm saying? And they were like, dude, you should drop an all-female joint. What's the location? You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? So I
that's
say, you know
hard.
what? They look that I say, you know what? I only had to record probably like 2 songs pertaining to the topic, more to the topic of it.
Right.
And I already had this in my catalog. Like I say, I got a lot of songs. I already had it together. I sent it to him. Like, man, what order we need to put them in to make it sound, you know? Boom, we came up with it. That was it.
Dope. Can you sing?
No, I don't tunes on. I can sound good though. Harmonize though. I know how to
You
use
can
the
harmonize though, right? That is dope, man. Before we get into the record, is there anything else that you have in the works? Other business ventures? Do you have your own merch? Anything like that that you want
I'm
to make?
actually, I just did my LLC for Made Nation. Made
Okay.
Nation is a clothing brand. It's actually a record label too. In it, I'm actually do like a little jumps. I'm gonna try to get started off this summer. So I'm actually I got a logo and I gotta think of me a little slogan.
Yes.
So people like you probably ask me what is Made Nation.
Right.
It's the nation.
Yeah.
Grab one, reach one, teach one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna think of a nice little slogan. It's gonna be I'm more of like, see, like this is not too much. You know what I'm saying? I like something simple, plain, but neat that you could wear with anything. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I wear more brands. Like I got a hoodie or a sweatshirt on
Yeah,
today.
like that. I wear that.
I wear it. I've wore this
Mm-hmm.
sweatshirt like 800 times because it just looks good. And this was something an artist gave me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll purchase other people's brands and support it
That's
because
what I do. That's why I buy all my
yeah,
clothes. People like we got a lot of people that got clothing brands out here. If I be telling them all the time, if I haven't purchased none of your, I want to. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like everybody, especially if it look good and it's like easy to put on the match. Like I'm throwing that on. I ain't gotta go buy no $500 shirt no more. Just to
man,
wear. Nowadays, you know how it is. We take a picture and then we don't want to wear it no more. I spend so much money doing
absolutely.
it. When
That
really
is
my mama would tell me like, "That's yours. I'm gonna wear 1,000 more times." Like, you
No,
know.
that's facts. That's funny because I was thinking about earlier when I was working at the studio. I'm like, a lot of my outfits, I'll wear them maybe 1 or 2 times because I don't want to be seen interviewing in the same outfit 30
Yeah.
times. Outside of that, I might wear it a few more times, but you're right. So it's like, I'm not fixing to spend $500 on an outfit. I would rather spend 20, 30, $50 on something
Mm-hmm.
that you put out. So that's something you got on the way. You got the LLC for it.
Mm-hmm. So
That's
yeah,
dope.
this something I should have it. I'm reaching out to a vendor. He gonna send me some pieces. I want to see how it go first.
Yeah,
Then if it look good on me, I'm gonna model it. I'm
I
gonna do
know
a little
that's right.
modeling, and then I'm gonna put it out like, hey yo, we got these on hand. Tap in with me. I got you for a
That is
reasonable
dope.
price.
Yeah, absolutely. That's quality
I'm gonna
product
make sure
at a
you
good
get
price.
one too. I'm gonna make sure
Listen, because I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna
yeah,
definitely
for
wear it.
sure.
For
For
sure,
sure.
man. Other things that you have coming up that people need to be in tune with?
I actually have the low. I got the low way too. I'm gonna drop that this summer. I think I just dropped location Valentine's Day. But we
Okay.
ain't gonna, I ain't gonna put a lot of songs on it now. I'm gonna give y'all probably like 6 songs.
Yeah, a little
Then
six
probably
piece.
like
Okay.
I'm gonna just stay more consistent this year. And that's the like I say, that's the easiest thing. So I'm gonna have all those 6 songs, I'm gonna make it look like I dropped 20. Because
There you go.
I'm gonna have content all over the place to one song.
Definitely. Is that one of your major goals? I know we're already, third
Yeah.
month into the year, but one of your major goals for 2024 is just staying consistent. That's so important.
I want to see how would it change my life by giving music a full year of doing it, not stopping and not worry about what come with it, what don't come with it. Just a full year of staying consistent. Do it. I never did that. I
Imagine that. It's like going
yeah,
to
but
the gym and staying consistent for a year. How much of a change you're gonna see a dramatic change. It's no different with your music career, bro. That's dope.
right. That's what I'm focused on this year. Networking and just staying consistent. This
You got a
whole full year.
strong mentality on this. I love it.
Thank
That's
you. Thank you.
fire. That's fire. Who's like one of the people that you really look up to in the business? Like maybe one of your OGs, somebody that be dropping them gems on you. Not that guy sitting behind you.
Him, my CEO, Chris.
He got to
Man,
get on
like
camera. He's sitting back there trying to be shy. Get on camera for a second. He's sitting behind the chair.
Yeah, he don't want to look. He tell me he don't got no haircut and all that.
Just
He don't want
lean
to
to the side like this.
He say he was made for the day. Every time I turn the chair, he moving with the chair. Yeah, but my sister too. She got a restaurant in Austin, Texas, Kyle,
Okay.
Texas.
Yeah.
Like she like a female me. My older sister, like she cook for me. Like every time I go there, like I'm eating healthy. I ain't never buying food. That's over with. But she gonna drop them jewels. She gonna be like, you like she'll get on me. Like she be like, you only right there because you wanna be there. Only you stop. But like he say the same thing. My CEO say, like, even when I'm in the studio, that's what get me going. I listen to a conversation they have, and that's what give me my topic.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
The
So
type of people you need around you that's
yeah.
gonna hold you accountable, because we need that accountability within ourselves. That's going to tell you, nah, bro, you don't need to be doing that, or you should be doing this, to light
Yeah,
a fire up under you.
man, it's a couple people that like give me motivation and just keep me inspired or never, giving up, not even, being mad with myself about something I couldn't change. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got it. Like that's what I get. Like when people listen to me talk or my potential, like, even people that don't know me, I had people that apologize to me. A dude told me I ain't like you until he talked to me. He apologized to me. He said, you know how we could not like a person from everybody saying I don't like him, so I'm not gonna like him just because everybody else saying. But when
Right.
I met him in a barbershop and he was like, bro, you humble in real life. Like, man, keep doing your thing. I apologize. I'm like, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Can't approach, don't talk to, but I never been like that. I'm always easy, laid back. You know what I'm saying? Even though like people treat me like what some people treat me like I'm a big artist, I still act. I'm be in a crowd and be humble with everybody else. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I don't think,
Absolutely.
that's always been me. You know what I'm saying? But and that's come from like the home you come from, like
Yes.
people that been through stuff like real deal life situation and tell me you got a better chance than me.
Yes.
You know what I'm
That'll
saying?
humble you.
A lot of my OGs was like strung out on drugs. That's why I never smoked. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I see a lot of them lose their life, or they was big at one point and now they, you know what I'm saying, extra change, but I still love them the same. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And that's people I looked up to because of like they were like, bro, you always gonna be something. I knew you would always make it. You know what I'm saying? Or I knew you would always, and that's because I listen. I was never hard here. I was bad now, but I ain't never say I ain't listen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, my business partner, Bigger Rankin, that's my OG. And when he and I first started working together, one of the first questions I asked him was, when you work with an artist, what is it about that artist that makes you want to work with them? And he said, when they listen. When they listen, he's like, what can you tell somebody who thinks they know everything? Nothing. You can't tell them nothing. So I was like, man, that makes sense, because there's some people you can tell them and it goes in one ear and out the other. You have to actually listen, absorb it in, take it in, because them your OGs. They're going to tell you the right thing.
Yeah, that for sure.
That's dope, man. Well, we're going to get into this record. Before we do that, a couple things we need to do. One, tell everybody where they can follow you at on social media.
I'm on Instagram. Y'all can follow me at MGM Loway. That's MGM LOWAY. All the rest of the social media is MGM Stanlo. But yeah, get at me. I'm ready to work. Tap in with me. Let's do it.
Definitely. In fact, I'm going to add your social media on the screen so they can copy it and make sure they follow you.
Right. I'm following. Hey, I follow back too, and I talk back. I ain't a stuck up artist or none of that. Y'all say, hey, I'm saying hey back. What's up?
All right, so I got his Instagram scrolling across the screen, you guys. Make sure you go follow him. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Who do you want to shout out to, bro? I know you, throughout this conversation, you've definitely shouted out a lot of people you rock with. Anybody else?
Man, hey, shout out to every other artist in our city, man. Keep working, bro. As you know, we can do, we can be lit, we can put our city, Monroe, Louisiana on the map. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's some talent here. We got some jewels in the city, though. I just wish everybody just had that light where they could see. They'll be like, bro, they dope down there.
Well, you putting on for your city, and shout out to you, because you're dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Got to shout out to yourself, man. I got one more question before we get into this record. It's my most important question of the whole conversation, right? We live one more time.
Industries most wanted.
Big industry's most wanted, not the little one. We got MGM Stanlo checking in. Tell everybody what makes you the industry's most wanted.
Man, because I'm different, you know, I got my own thing going. I'm definitely someone you got to keep your eye on. I always work, hey, look, hustle out, beat talent. I'm always on it. Let's get it.
That is the biggest facts ever, bro. Well, listen, it was an absolute pleasure to have you on here tonight, but we about to get into this record, man. Y'all ready for it? I hope y'all ready for it. And listen, when you guys hear it, if you rocking with the record, throw up them flame emojis. If you're not rocking with it, just let us know. You know what I'm saying? We want to know either way. Just keep in mind that we're live streaming, so it may not sound as good as it does on the digital platform. So make sure you follow up with going to iTunes or Spotify or Apple Music, whatever you listen, and listen to it there so you get the most crisp version. But we're going to jump into this record. Make sure you guys go download it, stream it, all that. Introduce it for us.
Okay, this one female joint that's on my latest project I just released. What's the location? The song is called What's the Location. Let me know what y'all think.
Let's go.
What's us? Burn it up, boy. Look, you can just text me when you're trying to get next to me. Just send me the addy, baby, and I'ma slide. Let me know, just get at me. I'm already in traffic. Hit my line if you want a nigga to push up on you. What's the location, baby? Location, baby. Just send it through and I'ma be there in a few. Drop your location, baby. Drop your location. What's the location? Or you can come to me, I'm cool with that too. What's the location? Why you hesitating? Just send me the low, I'ma come to your destination. One call, I'm on the way, I speed to you like I'm racing. I ain't normally in a rush, you tell me, babe, have some patience. Here lately, you been whipping it, pulling up on me daily. It's crazy, we been kicking shit tied in like some shoelaces. You know I'm up a echelon low, we can't do no basics. Chasing you and chasing paper.
Let us know what you think about the record, man. Drop them 5 emojis if you rocking with it.
I can wait. Them suckers they be watching, tell them move on, they just wasting time. Shawty, you something special. Got me putting this shit up in my rhyme. Whenever you ready to get next to me, babe, just hit my line. You can just text me when you tryna get next to me. Just send me the addy, baby, and I'ma slide. Let me know, just get at me. I'm already in traffic. Hit my line if you want it. Push up on you. What's the location, baby? Just send it through and I'ma be there in a few. Drop your location, baby. Drop your location. What's the location? Or you can come to me, I'm cool with that too. What's the location? Just for your information, if you wanna push up on me, I let you know when I make it. Locking you down a major key when you and me feel the safest. Usually I let them be free, I hit delete, don't do saving. I just stay in my little position by keeping distance in my space. It's something about you different, I gotta get you to my place. Let me know when I drop that pin or door unlock, let yourself in. Or switch it up, changing location. You just gotta let me know when. You know my pull up game, pop or whatever block, I'ma spin it 5%. I keep it 10, so haters can mind they business. Ain't no telling how we fucking off to time, but now we fucking raw. You know how I get wet for me, so definitely I'm who you call. You can just text me when you're tryna get next to me. Just send me the addy, baby, and I'ma slide. Let me know, just get at me. I'm already in traffic. Hit my line if you want a nigga to push up on you. What's the location, baby? Just send it through and I'ma be there in a few. Drop your location, baby. Drop your location, baby. Or you can come to me, I'm cool with that too. What's the location?
It's a big vibe. Big vibe. Yo, that record is fire. That is fire. If I could drop a big virtual fire emoji, I for sure would, man. That record is dope. Listen, because it's definitely a record for the ladies, 100%. And just slick keeping it G, you and I both know your biggest fan base is always going to be the ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Always going to be the ladies, man. Well, listen, it was such a pleasure to have you on here. I know I've kept you for a whole hour now, so thank you for giving me an hour of your time.
Thank you for having me.
Man, it's my pleasure. And definitely when you find out the date that you and DeMar are going to shoot that video, please keep me posted.
I will.
100%. Anything else that you want to drop on the people? We got a lot of people still tuned in. There's still 50 streams right now going. Like even at the hour at the end of the interview, there's still 50 streams of people tuned in. So anything you want to say to them folks?
Appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight, man. I'm willing to work with every other artist. If you drop beats, if you do music, if you sing, you rap. Hey, you got my social media. Tap in with me, man. Let's work. Shout out to everybody. Keep working. Thank y'all for having me.
Man, appreciate y'all tapped in. Once again, it's your girl, TampaMystic, Industry's Most Wanted. We up out of here, y'all. And stay on the line for a second. I'm going to hang up, but you